Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40 and down right around the 37. A big pickup of 38.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Like 22, he's coming, 22. Yeah. Get in the white room. Get in the white room.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Swift. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll try and run for it. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
6-6, pull it high. 53, ready.
On 1st and 10, Stafford looking downfield for Jones. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. And even 40 yards. Here's Stafford. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's checking 30. Check 30.
Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
And it's third down.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a third and long.
Hey, Delta. 22 by 22. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
Well, that's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
26.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And his kick is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, Swift. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
He was brought down at the 26.
32.
That's a gain of 8.
Check out, check
Brings
out.
up
I can
third
text
and
them.
2.
Check. Hey, check. Crunch.
On third down, Swift. And he is not going to get the first down, as he'll spot this at about the 28. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Pilot, 64. Reach.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Rush in. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Protein spill. Alert.
On 1st down, Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
59.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
32. 26, Mike. 26. 61. Matchbox.
Now a give right side. Swift. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Plant.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 20-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jones. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
26, Mike, 26, Mike.
I got you. I got you. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Alert! 11, 11. Blue draw quarters.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And an alley to run. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try by Bailey. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice move. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So they got under pressure. They got him again. Zadarius Smith. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. On 2nd down now, Swift. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Hey, blue 60. Come to my work. We want it. Hey, 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 hey. 22.
Play action. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. And he comes back with one complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. General West.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight, tight end.
Libra.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Lady.
Hey, watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat, watch his flat. Switch, switch, switch.
Libra. 26 Mike. Topper, topper. 32. Hey, easy, easy. 28. Hey, Echo. Don't get nervous. Look at him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. So they will go for it. Stafford. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready? Watch tight, watch tight. Hey, take 26. 4 down. Smooth. 51 to Mike, 51 to Mike. Over here. You better break. Switch it again.
On 1st down, Rodgers. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
Tighten up. Check.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Stafford. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Recon, 132 fighter.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, motion. 26, Mike, 26, Mike.
They'll run on first down. Swift. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th 4th down try. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Switch. Watch the safety creep. Check.
Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, it's Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, box truck. Check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Double dog. That's the way. Hey, switch gears. Hey, alert 3. Wall.
Over.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Check tight. Shift. Check tight. Shift. Box it.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
88.
They'll go again to Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Hey, Charlie. Bring it. Zoom. 40's mine. It's our time.
Now Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Will Harris. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make it.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him. on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jamie Collins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
30. Go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Number 20.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Alert flat. Alert.
Drill right. 22.
99.
White.
99. Check 3.
Hey, easy.
Hatchet.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Omaha, remove.
Here we go on 4th down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
26, Mike.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hey, 26 Mike. It's been a long day for you. 26 Mike.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, 20, 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 24, Lions 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Lions take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing again on second and 10. Stafford. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Now Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try again with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Just check 6-6, pull it high.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Yo. Check 52.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Kill.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the eye. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Watch out.
Check 9. Under 10. 10.
They'll go with Jones. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Rush in.
Hey, 70.
Check.
Jim. 50.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
That sets up the 4th down.
Hey, give me radar. Whip. Watch the whip. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, exit. Hey. Look at him.
On 4th down, Stafford. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Jones. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
On first down at Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
High 7.
Throwing on second and long. Stafford, and the pressure gets to him again.
We coming all day. Set. 180.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back.